Good morning, my Virgo collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, Virgos? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, let's look into October, Virgos. Let's take a peek into October. Let's do these vibe cards here. Here we go. Okay, Virgo, going into October. What's the energy for y'all? What's the energy, Virgo? Walk it off in reverse. Number 28. Okay? So, walk it off. Walk it off. Walk it off. Some of y'all, get out there and get to moving, okay? Get to moving. I like this. It's kind of, 28 goes to 10, endings, new beginnings. Some of y'all could be traveling, stepping feet on new soil as you move away from one, getting grounded. I'm really feeling that, Two of Cups energy with this. Walk it off, walk it off, walk it off. Hold on a minute. Virgos, I'm liking that. What is this? I'm feeling Two of Cups on that walk it off. So I don't know if this you meeting somebody new, going towards somebody. What's up with this walk it off card? I see a lot of movement. So you need to try to get out there and move. Yo, keep yourself moving. Some of y'all taking your spiritual baths. Walk it off. You are guided, though. You see that angel in the background? Trusting your guidance. Trusting in your faith, your religion. Trusting your spirit guides. Trusting your loved ones. Some of you could be getting over the loss of a loved one, right? Maybe you need to finally go down and really dig deep and deal with the loss. Because notice the veins in the leg, right? The red veins, and then the red veins around that angel. Some of y'all maybe a health scare. Damn, there's so much going on here with this card, Virgo. Spirit. I don't know if this is a health thing, telling you to start moving, get yourself in shape. Maybe if you have cardiovascular issues. Some of y'all, I'm drawn to diabetes there with the feet. Especially if you have a history of it. Your family has a history of any illnesses or sicknesses like that. Maybe it's time to go get a checkup. You know, you hit that certain age, maybe go, have them check under the hood, make sure everything's working good. What's with this walk it off, Spirit? Explain yourself. You know what? I'm going to take it because it wanted to do some kind of weird-ass thing. And it's the Wheel of Fortune, Virgo, so I like that. Target, right on target, right? Hitting the bullseye. Walking it off. Oh, sweet Jesus, look at this. The Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the freaking Ace of Pentacles. Oh. Ding, 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 you're the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, right? Ace of Cups in reverse, though. So, some of y'all gonna have to cut off the tap. Maybe some of y'all need to start drinking more water and being more healthy, okay? Because I really am drawn to the health, like on this card, right? You see them veins in that leg. And even the veins there on that angel. If you have a family tradition of illnesses, cardiovascular, anything along that line. Some of you even diabetes, right? Keep your sugar in check. But look, it's like right on target. But some of y'all may have to quit the damn drinking, right? You may have to give up some partying ways, Virgo. Get yourself a little healthy. I'm drawn to say for some of y'all, if alcoholism runs in your family, okay. And maybe walking is a way you're going to kind of combat that as you're weaning yourself off. Kind of build your strength back up. I'm obviously not a doctor, so, don't take any medical advice, but if you know things aren't working right, and you need to maybe go see a doctor, get some shit checked out. Especially if it ran in your family. Some of y'all could have a passing, and it kind of brings it to the forefront again, right? But I think if you're alerted to it and you start being proactive right now, it can come out to your benefit and you can avoid any issues down the road, right? But some of y'all might have to just watch what you eat and drink and start living a healthier life, right? Walking it off. Sometimes it's good to walk. You don't need to drive everywhere, right? And you get in the parking lot, park towards the back so you can get them extra steps in. Tell you what, y'all, I lost a shit ton of weight walking. I have gotten a little pudgy because I started eating bread again, okay? Virgos, if you want to lose weight, nix the fucking bread, okay? Nix the fucking bread. I like this, though, Virgo. Because even if this isn't health-related, if this is you recovering from the loss of a person, if this is you recovering from a breakup or a split-up, the loss of a job, if there's something that you got going on, maybe the answer is going to be to just, start taking a little bit of a walk every day, right? To help ease your mind, get you kind of motivated. Once you start moving, you get them endorphins and stuff up. You get that energy rush. You get that chemical release. It's fucking awesome. And then you can slowly implement it and add more time as you go. Because you're going to get healthy, right? This is about getting healthy. Whatever the hell's going on here, it's a victory. But it's like you caught it in time in order for it not to be an issue. You know what I mean? So even if it comes to leaving somebody, right? Maybe you're going to drop somebody's ass before they have a chance to break your heart because you realize it ain't love. It ain't love. And some of y'all, walking away from those that maybe help feed your addictions, right? Damn, Virgos, that was some fucking deep shit. Virgos. Okay, Spirit, what else you have for my Virgo collective? This is going into October, y'all. I don't really like to date my readings. You get them when you get them. And, it's that way with any reader, right? If the title interests you or the timestamps, just watch the damn video, right? We all mutts. We got a little bit of everything in us. So, if a title jumps out at you or the timestamp, watch it, because it might be something in there for you. And don't just pick the good ones, right? I mean, you know your situation. Be realistic. I like that for you, Virgo, the walking it off. So, seriously, if it's been a while since you've maybe had a checkup, go get yourself looked at, okay? Especially if you have a history of pre-existing conditions. So here's the Five of Pentacles. So I was wanting to say, if you tend to stay cold or something, that could be some sort of health reason, poor circulation. The poor circulation going on. Someone's got some poor circulation, okay? Page of Wands here. Take action. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm drawn to that wand as thinking like a vein. Like a blood vessel. You know what I mean? And the Five of Swords again, right? We had the Five of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords. So I want y'all to be proactive here, Virgo. Going into October. I'm thinking this could be health-related. For some of you, this could be health-related, and it could be partnerships, right? Moving away, getting out of this energy, this Five of Pentacles energy. For some of you, if you haven't had a lot of energy, right? Maybe you need to go get your system checked. Some of y'all flush your system and start walking a little bit. You ain't got to run a marathon. You ain't got to do anything like that. Y'all be amazed just walking a little more each day. Walking. Find your pace. Once you get going and you get more comfortable, then you can pick up the pace. But just moving. Movement is going to be what helps you in the end. Moving away from people. Sometimes it's the people, right? If you're around people that have some toxic habits. We did have the Ace of Cups in reverse show up. So, if you got heart problems in your family or diabetes, you don't want to go drinking and shit. You know what I mean? Be proactive. Virgo, I feel like this is a fucking health checkup, but that's good. Yeah, 55 here. Some of y'all, maybe someone died at 55. And y'all, this isn't like morbid shit. This could just be what you're dealing with in your life. Maybe your family has a history. They die younger. And it could be like the same thing that usually takes most of them out. So for some of you, a health issue could arise, okay? Definitely filling it with your circulatory system, okay? And a change up in diet, you know, watching what you eat and drink. We did see the feet there, so those of you dealing with diabetes, if you got the sugars. But I'm loving this because this can be avoidable. If you hit it early enough, it can be avoided, right? Any major issues could be avoided. And that's what I'm liking in this. So keep that in mind, Virgos. Because what's going between this? Yeah, King of Swords. Some of y'all maybe don't want to realize. Some of y'all could have lost a family member, an uncle or a dad or someone like that. Maybe even a cousin. And you're like, what the fuck? You could have been like, but they seem so healthy. But, you know, strokes, heart attacks. Y'all, my dad had 2 strokes. Oh. That's some shit. I never realized till we had a safety training at my old job. And the nurse was explaining the difference between a stroke and a heart attack, right? Interesting shit. 4 Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, letting go of some bad habits. Some bad habits, right? Yeah, I know. I smoke. I know. I ain't preaching, okay? I know some of this shit's hard to do. But, you know, if you can't quit completely, you cut back. Now, you know what? If it came down to a life or death, then, you know, there you go, right? The 6 of Swords, letting go. Clarify that. The Devil at the bottom of the deck. I'm really feeling this could be just healthy, poor eating habits, not eating healthy, right? If you have any addictions that aren't to the best of you, those of you, if you got dealing with your sugar and you're not taking care of yourself, I think that's the devil in this. Because look at this. Queen of Cups in the upright, Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. Some of y'all, maybe a spouse or a loved one is saying, hey, can you go get a checkup? You're not looking too good. You're not feeling too good. They know you're not yourself. They want you to go get a checkup. They're like, you used to be more energetic. You used to get around more. What's going on? What's going on? Especially with this 5 of Pentacles right here, right? Maybe you're slowing up and you don't understand why you're having that drop in energy, Virgo. And I know, you know, especially my men out there and even my stubborn women, you're like, I do not want to go to the fucking doctor, right? But let go of that fear. I want you to let go of that fear, okay? Don't stay stuck or trapped, because if you're proactive, you can actually prevent anything from going any further, right? You can actually prevent anything from getting worse. You know what I mean? Preventative maintenance. Preventative maintenance. Because someone out there loves you, and they're going to say, you know, I really wish you'd take better care of yourself. King of Cups there in reverse, Queen of Cups. That Knight of Wands. For some of y'all, maybe it's your love life, right? Maybe you've lost the spark. You've lost the energy. I'm liking this, Virgo. And y'all, this is regardless of age, right? You can be younger and have that, you know, a chemical imbalance or a health issue that actually takes your energy down, right? I used to work with a kid that, you know, had been on insulin for hell and ever, right? He'd shoot himself up right there at work. You know, health issues, especially if it runs in your family. Because some of y'all may be going to a funeral and it's going to be brought to your attention that that's kind of what, yeah. Or some of y'all, you may be going to a funeral, putting someone to rest, and while you're sitting there, you know, talking to friends and family, everyone's like, yeah, it runs in the family. If it's not a family member, there's going to even be like a friend or something, right? Maybe someone your own age, or maybe you read a story. Maybe it's someone from your high school or college days, and you're like, they're too young to die, and then you sit there and see that they had a health condition. So this kind of sparks you. And this ain't to scare anybody, okay? This is like a wake-up call for you. Some of you could have dealt with this. This is just going to be maybe what brings that to the forefront. And some of you, maybe it's cutting out your fucking drinking, okay, Virgos? I mean, I got to say, we keep getting these cups showing up in reverse. And that's a long, burdensome journey. Recovering, right? When you try to quit any major addiction. And y'all, that's even with food, right? When you go on a diet. When you want a cheeseburger, but instead you're eating a salad with very little dressing, right? It's a battle, but the end result is there, right? It may take you a few weeks for you start noticing a difference. You know, if you start exercising and you start a diet, you know, you're not going to drop the weight in a week. It's going to be a little at a time, and then it progresses as you go. Because once you get started, you know, a body in motion stays in motion. Once you start moving, you're going to stay at it longer. So you're going to build up your endurance, and then the more calories you burn, there you go. You're going to start seeing the results. Some of you with health conditions, right? Getting, you know, any medicine that you need that can help your situation, anything like that, getting everything balanced out. Some of y'all just simple blood work could probably spot any anomalies that might be going on. Just really, yeah, for some of you, maybe you've just lost the drive. And I want to stress it's not just an old person thing, okay? Yeah, you could be in your 20s or early 30s and feeling this. And maybe you need to just go, you know, get a fucking checkup. Yeah, I really feel some of you are something's going to be brought to your attention, and it's going to make you think about your mortality, okay? And, you know, you might be like, fuck. Some of y'all, if this is like drug addictions or alcohol addictions, maybe someone you know drinks themselves to death or ODs, and you're like, shit, it's like a wake-up call. I feel some of you are going to be getting a wake-up call, Virgo. And it's actually going to spark you into action. And that's what I want you to take from this reading. Because it's like the sooner you catch it and the sooner you can start, you know, being proactive and trying to fix the problem, the more likely you are to get a happy resolution. So you don't fight it. Don't fight it. See, there's that Two of Cups. Some of y'all definitely could be the loss of a loved one, a close one. That just makes you think about your health, your lifestyle, how you're living, right? Maybe, you know, you kind of like to... Maybe you gave a little too much to things that weren't to your better good. So you're going to have to rethink where you put your time, energy, and effort, and the things that you do, Virgo. Anything else in my Virgo collective? Virgos, I'm liking this energy. I mean, I think you're going to get a wake-up call. But it's just going to help you to maybe think about your own health, right? Your own mortality. Any addictions or anything like that you're holding on to, maybe realizing just how toxic they can turn. Yeah, the Strength in reverse. See, this keeps wanting to come up. I think if this is your reading, you've noticed that you're a little tired, right? You tire more. Maybe you're having trouble sleeping at night. Maybe you got like some pains or something, and you're just like, see, I see you're not telling nobody. So maybe you're just keeping it to yourself. You know you're not feeling good, but everyone around you sees that they know something's wrong. They know you're not your normal self. So I think you're not talking to anybody, but everyone around is seeing that you're not your normal self. They know something ain't right, right? Something ain't right. And y'all, you know, simple blood work, just going and getting a checkup. Even if you're healthy, if you haven't been for a checkup in a while, just go get a simple physical, simple checkup, some blood work drawn. Don't be afraid. You know, if you catch something early enough, you can always do it. Because, yeah, see, I'm loving this. Now we get the Sun and the Judgment in the upright with that Two of Cups in reverse. From a loss, you learn. From a loss, you're able to... And this don't even have to be in your family. Maybe one of your favorite sports people passes and, you know, it was a health concern. Or it was an addiction that they had. Something's going to happen that's going to make you think about your own mortality. Okay, Virgo? Okay? Don't be afraid. Because it's like the sooner you start working on this, the better the outcome. So, Virgos, thank you for that reading. I love that energy, Virgo. Be happy, be healthy, start walking. Baby steps, y'all, baby steps. And you're going to be good. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling, Virgo. Go get that checkup. Especially if you know you ain't feeling right. Peace, love, and light.